Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to today's pre-market analysis. We'll start off with Nifty. We had a great fall yesterday. Uh, G high, Nakab G high, तन्मय ठाकुर हाई हाई एमडी तौसिफ भैया कल 4500 का लॉस हो गया कैसे? कल तो अच्छा ट्रेंडिंग मार्केट था, नीचे कोई मतलब वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट इट. हाई हाई देव जी हाई. We'll start off with Nifty. Actually, we are running at 857. We'll have a quick uh, analysis about what exactly we got yesterday opportunities. If we see, okay, here on 8th of it. So this line we were discussing about it as an intraday support. So clearly, the market opened below that level and it sustained below that level, and we got another 15 minute. If you see that, we got a proper rate test at the level, and on the third confirmation, if you see here that we got a proper doji candle also at this particular level. If you see, and a gradual dropping happened from that particular level to our strong base, and even that strong base 26,000 level strong base have also been broken by the Nifty yesterday's fall, to be frank. So it's clearly on the basis of geopolitical movement. If you see Russia US issue and strong FIA, strong selling pressure on this IT, metal and energy segments, they have already sold sold off many of the like cash asset from that particular sector, especially on IT, energy, and metal. So that's a major reason for this fall. All in a sudden fall happened yesterday. So if you see that the opportunity was clearly available. First level, if you see that we have the intraday support have been broken, and also if you see that the previous days levels also, the major levels also been broken over here. As this day was sideways, the levels were between close between these levels only, but clearly with respect to this levels we could have taken an entry over here. Anyway, let's move on to today's level. So I will be moving a little bit fast. We will see. We'll start off with Nifty. So on the basis of previous days high, low, and closing value, we calculate our pivot level. So 25,955 will be today's pivot level, and we are back again below our 26,000 level. So 25,955 will be today's pivot level. So we can round it off around 50 itself, but we will mark it as a zone, 55 to 50. So with respect to this, the support one of for the day lies at 25,778. It is, we will mark it as 80. So we'll mark it as 80 for the support one, and support two lies at 25,680. 100 points below that, and support three 25,500. 25,500 will be the third support, and it is kind of dragging down a little bit higher than the other two levels, which is divided by 100 points, differentiated by 100 points. And so with respect to the resistance part, if you see 26,050, so we are these levels have been, we are already been there when this level came up to this level, when we had these levels resistance 1 and 2 previously also. So resistance 2 is at 26,230, and resistance 3 is at 26,300, 230 and 300 here. 26,330 will be the third resistance with respect to the Nifty's for the level, with respect to the pivot line for the level. So anyway, we will mark these levels, and we'll come back again to Nifty for discussing other opportunities. So 25,955, we will mark it as today's pivot line level. And with respect to the resistance part 26,050 will be the first resistance, 26,050. And on the support 325 500 will be the support, 325 500. So we'll come back and discuss about this, and we will change the support levels over here. So anyway, we'll come back to Nifty again. We'll mark the levels and we'll discuss the opportunities over here. We'll quickly move on to Bank Nifty and its levels today. So 59,790 will be today's pivot line level for Bank Nifty. And if you see the opportunities with respect to Bank Nifty and so was similar to the Nifty, but it is always Nifty and Nifty 50 and the Sensex mirror each other. But Bank Nifty also we had a bear side opportunities only. So we are again below the level 59,780. So 60,000 change it. 59,780 will be today's pivot line level for Bank Nifty. And with respect to that, support one lies at 59,460. And support 2 lies at 59,240. And support 3 lies at 58,915. It is, we will mark it as 910 only. 58,910. These are the three support levels, and with respect to the resistance part, 60,000 above. It's again above 60,000. So resistance 1 is at 60,010 wheel mark, and resistance 2 is at 60,335. We'll mark it as 30 or 40 in between that. 60,330 we will mark, and resistance 3 will be at 60,560. These are the three resistance with respect to Bank Nifty, and we'll quickly mark these levels and move on to the first support. We will mark first 59,460. 59,460 will be the first support. This is first support, and the pivot line lies at 59,780. 59,780, and resistance 1 at 60,010. So these are the three levels with respect to Bank Nifty, and if you see here properly, it is trading below our pivot line level. As long as it is sustaining below the pivot line level, we are always going on the bear side only. So we can focus on where it is exactly being opened, and after that we will plan our trade with respect to these levels. So anyway, we will move on to Sensex now. We'll come back again to Bank Nifty and Nifty both. And Sensex also, if you see that complete bear view yesterday, all views were with respect to the bearish side only. 84,420 will be today's pivot line level for Sensex. 84,420. It is 18 exactly, but we rounded it off to 20. And support one is at 83. 83,870. 83,870 will be support one, and support two at 83,000. 560. 560. And support 3 is at 83,000. 83,020 it is. We will mark it as same itself. And with respect to the resistance part, if you see 84,720 will be the uh, first resistance. So 84,720 will be the first resistance, and resistance 2 is at 85,270, and resistance 3 is at 85,580. So the levels with respect to the yesterday's close value, closing high and low, the levels are between, the ranges are kind of like bigger. We have a broader range between those levels. So anyway, we will mark this off. 84,420. 84,420 will be the pivot line, and with respect to that, the support one lies at 83,870. 83,870. 83,870 will be the first support, and resistance one at 84,720. So these are the levels with respect to Sensex if we see, and similar to Nifty and Bank Nifty, it is already trading below this level, and as long as it is below, we can go for bearish view. Only above this level, we will plan a bull trade again, back again, to be frank. And if we are getting a retest at this particular point, then definitely we can trade from this level, or else we will wait for a proper entry to happen from either of the level. Even it can be a breakout or a breakdown. We will wait for that. And if it is above the pivot line level, if we are getting a bullish sentiments or a bullish flip in the market for the day, then we will definitely validate it with our volume supported. If it is supported by volume, we will validate it with that, and we will get a reconfirmation from the RSI index as well. So we will use two indicators, RSI as well. We will be using it today for a bullish confirmation. If it is a bullish move, we need to validate it before taking an entry. And anyway, we will be adding today Nifty mid cap select as well for the pivot line level. We'll add these two, that Nifty mid cap select also for the day. For we are starting it off newly. Anyway, we'll start off with the levels. For Nifty 13,850, we will be marking as pivot level. 13,850 pivot line level, and the first support for this level with respect to the pivot line lies at 13,650, 650 first support, and 13,000 support to it, 13,535, 530 only will be marking, and support 3 at 13,330. So with respect to mid cap, if you see, this is always a very broader range with respect to Nifty mid cap. And when we trade on Nifty mid cap, the proper risk management should be there. But this levels came as this so because of the only because the only reason is because of this broader movement happen, and with respect to this high low and mark, we mark the pivot line level, and that's the reason why this we have this much broader levels. Anyway, we'll have it with proper risk management, and definitely we'll work it out. So resistance part 13,960 will be the first resistance, and with respect to resistance 2, it will be 14,165 will be the second resistance, and resistance 3 will be at 14,270. This will be the third resistance with respect to the movement happened today. So it, if we see that the ranges and it is moving beyond our all-time high levels also, if we see properly, and we will wait for a proper entry, and we, if it is on a bull side or a definitely, even if the market is trending, we're showing us a bull side or a bullish sentiments or a bullish flip, then definitely we will validate it with our volume based approach we will see. And anyway, we'll go back to Nifty 50 once again. We'll mark the levels over there, and if you see the market opens below our pivot line level and below yesterday's closing as well. Anyway, we'll mark the zones out for the day. We'll start off with the bearish zones. It will be below 25,750, 25,780, and 25,880. We have a change over here. 680 it is. This is not. This will be 680 exactly. So we'll change it off. Okay, so now it is good. So over the consolidation period, it will be between R1 and R2 26,050 and between 25,780 between for support 1 and resistance. The consolidation gap will be there, and between the resistance zone, it will be always above the resistance 1, and it will be between resistance 2 and resistance 3, which will be 26,230 and 26,330. So this will be the bullish zone for the day, and any movement above the pivot line we will be considering the bull side only. As long as it is below this level, then definitely we are on bear side. So we will have a quick look at today's FIA data, yesterday's FIA data. Yeah, FA is it's still on the selling side. If you see, turned off nearly 2,500 crores from the cash market, and DAA as always it is supporting backed with the 2,000 nearly 2,400 300 into the cash market. And with respect to the FIA FNO's data, if you see in future and options, if you see yesterday, it is net bearish only, so it's was obvious anyway. But today also we will wait for that proper level. We'll if we get an entry over particular a retest at this level, then definitely we can plan an entry to the downside. And if it is a break out above this level, then definitely we should validate it with the volume. If it is supported by volume, and definitely we will consider the RSI factor, relative strength index, also to get confirmation on the opposite direction, which is bullish side. If we are getting the sentiment is also negative, as we know, but if we are getting a chance, then we should validate it. So I also believe that it should be like on a bear side, by bear flip only, definitely. And major zones have been broken. If you see that this was a strong base, we have been made this at 26,000 level, that also been broken. Anyway, we'll wait for the opening, and we'll wait for 1 more minute. We'll wait and we'll see. Hi Dixit जी, प्लीज बेल या कहाँ आएंगे बेल? ओके, बेल देखता हूँ हम अभी, लाइक लेट्स सी. जो वन डे टाइम फ्रेम में इफ सी, मतलब जो सपोर्ट यहाँ बना रखा था, वो प्रॉपरली मतलब रेस्पेक्ट करके वो उसके नीचे आके फिर ऊपर जा रखा है, मतलब रिट्रेसल. तो यहाँ से मतलब देखो, इसी लेवल अगर ब्रेक दोबारा किया तो फिर हम मतलब अफ्राइड करना है. मतलब अगर भाई कुछ होल्ड कर रहे, इफ यू आर होल्डिंग समथिंग ऑन दिस, then a level break down below this level, we can consider it as a like bear flip. I think it is because of yesterday's FIA sell off, that energy sector was affected. So with respect to that only, this much of fall happened. Oh, 10% is too hard. So 10%. So anyway, this can be considered as a strong support if you see, and this level. So here also we have a multiple rejection from this level if you see. ये strong level है if you see properly. Rejections and support after breaking about support have also been taken over here. And to be frank, on intraday level, if you see, it's still below that level. On a dynamic support level, if you see, it is still below, trading below the level. This I consider as a strong support buy. So as the opening happens, I think that a 10 percentage move can make a panic sell over, and it can break below this level, to be frank. So this is a strong support level, but if it is breaking down this level, then definitely it is gonna retest the other two levels. This 230 panic selling might be happening over here. We will check on the news as well. We will update it in the Discord channel also about bail. So this I consider as a strong support for the for presently, if you see, and after if it is breaking down below this level, then definitely it is going to be test the other lower levels over here and here. So anyway, panic selling might be happening also today as well, because 10 percentage on an intraday, then definitely panic selling have to be happen. सचिन सचिन भाई, मेरा 15K का लॉस हुआ भाई। मतलब कैसे हुआ? आप ऑप्शंस पे किया या फिर किस में किया? आप बताया तो सही रहेगा। गुड मॉर्निंग दीपक जी, गुड मॉर्निंग। सर, व्हाट अबाउट निफ्टी 50? हम अभी डिस्कस कर ही रहे। आज मार्केट रैम बाबा बाबा से चलेगी आज कोट, या क्या तारीफ। पर क्या आते 500% रह गया क्या? मतलब ये भी है, ये बात भी है। मतलब हम अभी तक अच्छा एक डील, अभी तक ट्रेड डील नहीं बना रखो यूएस से। जब जब तक वो ना बने, मतलब हमें वो अनसर्टेनिटी तो रहता है। कभी भी मतलब ट्रम्प कुछ भी कर सकता है, मतलब या 500। और ऊपर से अभी मतलब रशिया की तरफ से भी मतलब थोड़ा हमें प्रेशर नहीं आ रहा है, बट उन दोनों का, यूएस की कॉन्फ्लिक्ट थोड़ा सा और दिक्कत आ रहा है वहाँ मतलब। तो ये मतलब हमेशा हम मतलब प्रॉपरली देखो, बैर साइड को जा सकता है कभी भी। पर अगर एक अच्छा ट्रेड डील इंटे के साथ आ गए, तो फिर मतलब डेफिनेटली वो उल्टा पड़ जाएगा। निफ्टी ट्रेड मोर देन 100 पॉइंट्स रेड ग्लोबल मार्केट है और ग्रीन हैंड ओवर ग्रीन। हाँ देव देव जी, मतलब आप जो भी कह रहे हैं, 100 पॉइंट्स जो भी मतलब मूवमेंट्स आ जाएगा, वो क्लियरली अभी मतलब जियोपॉलिटिकल न्यूज़ की बेसिस से है। देखो, बिल दोबारा वहां सपोर्ट ले रहे हैं, पर आप देखो मतलब इसके ऊपर अगर दोबारा ट्रेंड चला गया, देखो ये मूवमेंट, ये ट्रेंड लाइन यहाँ प्रॉपरली बना रहा था। दिस ट्रेंड लाइन हैव बीन प्रॉपरली, डायनामिक सपोर्ट हैव बीन प्रॉपरली टेकन ओवर हियर, but this breakout cannot be considered because it was a kind of news based movement only over here. So anyway, if it is breaking, giving a break above this level and sustaining this, then definitely it has to retain that whatever loss happened. But this level can be considered as a strong support, and if you are seeing that this levels being broken, then definitely it might test at this particular level. So we'll have a quick look at, we'll add DMA and see where exactly the daily moving average also comes. Okay, and yeah, definitely it is at this level. So if this strong support is being broken, then definitely it is gonna test this level. So anyway, as of now, if as long as it is regaining above this level, then it might show a tendency to reverse back for sure. And but this level can be considered as a strong support, and if it is breaking down below this level, then definitely we will be witnessing another one more bear day in bail. So, and this is a manipulated, like a news based manipulated trade. So anyway, this, if it is sustaining above this level, that it can regain those points back again. Nifty, we will see again. Nifty, yeah, Nifty is almost testing at our uh, pivot line level. So any movement above this pivot line level, we can consider the bullish flip in the market, but we will take an entry only on the confirmation of volume and a proper volume breakout with if we get a confirmation on the RSI side also, which will be better, to be frank, if you see. So RSI on a 1 day time frame, if you see, is still on 44, not to the oversold zone, neither to the overbought zone. It is running like 45 above up to 50, 55. We can consider as a neutral zone. So still now, it's in a neutral zone. And yesterday, if you see properly, we had a bear. This you see, it made a low from this particular level, which was 50, near to 50. It made a low up to 44. That much RSI movement also didn't happen. But if you see today, if it is breaking below the 44 level and if it is supported by the bear volume, then definitely we can go for a bear side entry. But entries we will only plan from any of these level being broken down. A retest at this level and a rejection from this level can be considered as an entry to our first support one, then followed by the support two. And this you can see similarly, this also is a strong support, and if it is being broken, then definitely the other levels are going to be tested again, back again. So anyway, we'll wait for that. We'll wait for that entry to oh. न्यूज़ अभी भी काफ़ी चल ही रहा है, मतलब भाई, मतलब देखो, we don't have any proper confirmation on any trade deal, and we are having FIA selling off from our IT sector, energy sectors, and metal also, which is considered as a strong backbone to our Indian market, definitely. And we still don't have any confirmation from them, and we'll have a quick look at the heat map also, how the sectors is performing. And banking sector is dragging down, and Reliance heavyweight, both heavyweight stocks, and the sector IT sector is kind of greenish today. And if you see energy sector, consumable, non-energy minerals. So overall, two other heavy weight stocks, Reliance, HDFC. Reliance is on a neutral base. And HDFC and ICICI both are running negative for the day, if you see. And surprisingly, IT sector is kind of green today. Anyway, we'll wait for this. TCS, Infosys, and HCL. We'll wait for this confirmation. We'll have a look at NSE top indices. T3 advancing, and Bale is positive, but it's almost 10 percentage down, 10 11% down. Anyway, it should regain back. So the support, if it is taking the support of that level, dynamic support we had wrong, and if it is crossing above, then definitely it will be coming back, regaining the points it lost yesterday. And ONGC, Asian Paint, HCL Tech. Titan is still almost. We'll have a check look at Titan once again. Okay, yeah, Titan. Anyway, we expect a more positive moment in Titan, so we will wait. We'll hold back on Titan still. Hmm. TCS, Infosys, Titan, Seal Tech, Zomato. We'll have a look at Zomato also. Eternal. Zomato again took that support, and we will see any breakout above this swing high, then definitely we can plan an entry, keeping it as a SL over here. That's the same support. Swing low, we can keep. So it's kind of look like a double bottom at the support. If you see, I hope everyone can see this downtrend, and double bottom have been taken over here. But anyway, we'll wait for this thing to be like give a proper breakout above this swing high, then we can plan a trade. Then we can plan an entry over here. Oh my god, just deleted the support. We have a gap code filled as well. Yes, it is as expected. It is going down. Anyway, if support 1 is being broken, then definitely we can plan trade from Bank Nifty's breaking down below this level. Any breaking down and any closing can be taken as a confirmation, and trade we can trade upon the rally downwards to the support 2 and 3 respectively. So we'll wait for that as well, and we'll see Nifty mid cap once again. In 850. Trading below, we got a proper retest over here. We'll change it to 5 minute and see. Okay, retest and breaking down below the level. Not a proper test at the level, but the zone have been tested and breaking down. Moving down below the level, we'll have a look at Nifty also. 15 minutes. Okay. So any of these levels being broken, we'll if it is on downside, we can take entry on rally, definitely. But if it is on a bull side, then we must validate it with two different things, which is first one with if it is supported, if the breakout is supported by volume, or and we'll check on the RSI as well. I do 15K lows of my father. I also took here for a month. I have only left. How I return to 13K left है आपको 2000 का लॉस हुआ या फिर 15K लॉस हुआ पूरा अल्फा प्रीमियम आपको कल लॉस हुआ है क्या मतलब कल तो टारगेट टारगेट हो रहा था दाबी जी दाबी जी आप इसी नंबर पे कनेक्ट करो 8630492205 ये मेरा नंबर है आप एक बार मैसेज कर लीजिए ना आप मतलब किस में आपको लॉस हुआ ये हम पता कर लेते हैं पहले निफ्टी अल्फा प्रीमियम में तो मतलब ऑप्शंस की कॉल आ जाता है एनीवे आप कनेक्ट कर लो हम बात कर लेंगे कैन आई टेक ए स्मॉल ट्रेड विथ 500K कैपिटल अगर आप मतलब ऑप्शंस पे तो मैं तो सजेस्ट नहीं करूँगा पर आप प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए आप इक्विटी से चालू कर रहे हो तो फिर डेफिनेटली आपको ले सकता है 500K 500K नहीं 500 कैपिटल से ऑप्शंस पे अगर आप स्टूडेंट है तो फिर डेफिनेटली आप प्रैक्टिस कर सकता है इक्विटी इक्विटी में कोई सा भी एक स्टॉक आप जो भी स्ट्रैटेजी आपके पास है कर सकता है आप आराम से So anyway, if this level's been broken, then definitely we'll plan an entry over here onto the downside. Just 1%. In GC bail dobara, we'll have a look at bail again. same way, but keep this as the support, strong support, and if it is breaking down below this level, then we can, if you're holding, it depends on the quantity, how much quantity you're holding, it depends upon that, we can plan the entry or closing and everything, and how much loss you have been taking if you're holding this big. But as long as it is staying above this support level, I don't think that it is gonna fall again. But it should properly regain this whatever losses, it whatever fall it happened, as long as it is staying above the support level. So anyway, we are continuing our this live market analysis at 10 o'clock again. You'll get your link on Discord channel, and also in the community WhatsApp group as well. So you can continue watching the live market analysis, and we will find more opportunities in the Nifty, whatever sectors we are getting over, and we'll discuss that more. So anyway, any trade entry can be planned from any of these levels being retested, rebounds, or anywhere if it is on the this side, a rejection can also be taken as a confirmation from the here. A rejection trade can also be trade. If it is a breakout, then only we need to focus on the volume and RSI. We can additionally check upon RSI, how the strength, how we if there is strength in that particular bullish movement, and we can confirm it with the RSI, and then only we will plan that entries. So it is coming below to our support one. If you see support one, if it is breaking down below this level, then definitely we can plan an entry to the downside. So on Bank Nifty, yeah, Bank Nifty already broken below the support one. So 5-minute closing, we will see. Yeah, this is 5-minute candle. Like closing can be taken as a confirmation for over here in Bank Nifty. We'll wait for that retracel, or again retracel and breakdown again. We'll wait. We can wait for over here. But if we see on the sector wise, then definitely heat map. Oh, it changed all red again, and still running red. Then it is on a bear side, so we can confirm that. So let's wait for this closing to happen below this level, and we will plan an entry over here. Some Nifty mid cap select also. Almost everything is running in red. Support over here, and oh, it's took the support, and on 5 minutes it is moving ahead on a good movement it is giving. And anyway, on a swing basis, if it is breaking above the swing level, we can plan a swing entry over in internals as well. So anyway, you guys can continue the live market analysis at 10 o'clock. Again, it will be conducting on Zoom, and it will be updated in your community channels. You can continue. या ध्रुव जी हम बात कर लेंगे अभी अभी बात कर लेंगे. Okay, so I will be winding up the session. We will be continuing at 10 o'clock. Again, once again, you guys can join. And I wish everyone a good day, and proper entry, proper risk management is always necessary. Messages are back below. तो फिर हम वाइंड अप कर लेते हैं आज के सेशन. I wish everyone a good day, and thank you so much guys.